Ah, ouais. Taxi, taxi. Hello, Julie.
How are you?
I'm not too bad. How are you?
Hi, I'm Samuel Glor from TVC22, and today's a bit of a different day because we're talking about a brand new company in Clarence, Rockland called Rockland Taxi. And I'm here today to talk with one of the co-owners of the company. Her name is Julie McDonald. So I know I've already said your name, but who are you and what do you do in your life? What do you eat in the winter?
My name is Julie MacDonald, and I'm one of the co-owners with Rockland Taxi, and I'm also a driver with the company. And Rockland Taxi is a brand new company for the community members of Clarence Rockland.
What is Rockland Taxi's vision, mission, and the values?
Rockland Taxi's vision is all about the community. We listened to the community and we heard what they had to say. They wanted a taxi service that was going to provide them a compelling experience. So that is our mission. We want to provide the most compelling experience to the community at all times. Our mission for Rockland Taxi is to provide a different type of service where we have the ability to serve the community and their different needs. And we're always raising the bar. So we're constantly listening to what they need. We are hearing what they want, and we are enhancing and making changes to meet the community needs at all times. Our values are reliable, dependable, safe, honest, and we are fast.
So speaking of community, what do you guys give back to the community?
We actually support the community by providing the safe mode transportation of Rockland Taxi, but our whole small business is actually involved in the community. All of our drivers are from the community and we're all active community members. We also support local businesses. We have our insurance through Laurent Bélanger Insurance. We have purchased our 3 fleet vehicles, 2 from Dodge Bélanger, and we also purchased one from Paul Morin. Our vehicles are maintained and serviced by Serge, the auto clinic, and we also are going to do a lot more partnership and affiliate work with all the local communities within Clarence Rockland.
So because you said the taxis are yours, how do you guys deal with the problem with the taxis, if there's any, not complaints, but if there's anything with them and that would be changed?
I think that's a really good question. We are sort of different. We own all of our taxis, and the 2 co-owners are both drivers, so we constantly have a pulse on our community and the needs of our clients. So with that advantage, we have the ability to actually be aware of some complaints that may come forward, but if we always choose to approach any type of feedback with curiosity. How can we actually make this better? What type of quality improvement can we do for the community since we received this feedback?
And what makes you guys so special?
Well, we are different from the other companies. We're a true homegrown local company here in Clarence Rockland. All of our drivers are from the community. We have 3 different types of vehicles. We have a minivan. Many people request the minivan for airports or if they're more than 6 passengers. And it also can carry cargo. We also have the ability to accommodate special needs when it comes to the minivan. The other thing we have is a car. And we have a lot of requests from elderly that they would like to sit into a vehicle, so we have a car for them available. And then we also have a crossover, which is a little bit higher than a car, but also lower than a minivan to actually get into the vehicle. So that's one of the things that makes us different. We also, the 2 co-owners are, as I mentioned before, we're both drivers as well. And what else makes us different? Well, the reason we actually opened Rockland Taxi is it's all about the community. It's for the community. We heard what they were saying, what type of transportation they would like, and we are meeting those needs on a daily basis. So that's the whole vision, and it's all about them. So I think that's what makes us different the most. We actually have a slogan that says, "It's your Rockland Taxi." It's all about the community. It is yours.
So we're speaking about the drivers. What if I'm from Rockland or Clarence Creek and I want to start driving for you to help the community? How can I do that?
Well, there is a process in place. We do have a lot of processes and policies at Rockland Taxi to make sure that everything is running and everyone's safe and everyone's on the same vision, mission, and values that Rockland Taxi has. So that's the biggest thing. The first thing is if you want to work for Rockland Taxi, you need to be on the same vision, mission, and vision as the actual company. And then there is a rigorous process where you do need a 3-year driving abstract. You also need a police record check. And then kudos to the city, but they do have a process of actually going through all the paperwork and reviewing it to make sure that you can actually have your taxi license.
And my last question, how do I get a hold of you if I'm stuck somewhere in Clarence Rockland or I need your help? What do I do?
Well, there's multiple ways to actually contact us. The best and the fast and actually the true home local community of Clarence Rockland, we have a number which a lot of people will recognize as true homegrown Clarence Rockland. It is 613-446-4466. Other ways to contact us, we have a Facebook account, Rockland Taxi, Facebook. We also have a website, rocklandtaxi.ca. And on that website, you can actually order online your taxi service. So let's say you need to go to the airport. You've already booked your flights, and then you're like, oh, I need to order a taxi. Go to rocklandtaxi.ca, and then you just fill out the order form. It's just a few fields, and you just hit submit, and we'll actually have your pickup time and your pickup date, and we'll be there to pick you up to go to the airport. So there's definitely multiple ways to get a hold of us, but the fastest one is 446-4466.
Perfect. Thank you, Julie. Now I have a question for you. I want to know how it feels to be in the taxi and how it feels to be a passenger. Can we do that?
Yes, we can definitely do that. Before we actually get in the taxi, I'd like to thank all of our clients so far and thank the community for supporting Rockland Taxi. We do appreciate it.
So perfect. Now, let's head inside the taxi. So Julie, I totally forgot to ask you outside, but now I'm going to ask you in the car, what are the new changes that happened in Rockland Taxi?
Well, there are 2 changes that are coming very shortly, and they're actually probably going to happen within this week and the next 3 weeks. The first one, I'm not going to give you any details about it because it's kind of a secret, but we are releasing a brand new Rockland Taxi logo, so we're super excited about that. However, this week we're actually getting 2 new drivers.
Wow,
and
okay.
These 2 new drivers are male drivers. So now when a customer calls, they can either request a female driver or also a male driver. So we're super excited, and hopefully the community welcomes them on board just like Rockland Taxi.
So why would you want, let's say, a female driver or a male driver compared to just having it randomly?
Well, we're trying to meet the community needs. We heard them, and there are a lot of clients and community members that actually do prefer to have a female driver at some times, and then there are other times where a male is requested. So equally requested with all the calls that we receive.
Perfect. Now, Julie, I checked you a little bit. We're not just going to go on a ride. We're going to do some nice carpool karaoke, and it's going to be great. So we have the song ready, and we're always ready for the song. It's I'll Be There For You by the Rembrandts. Okay, I'm going to start playing it. We're going to sing the chorus, and it's going to be great. Are you ready for this? You need to say yes, Captain.
Yes, Captain.
I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you because you're there for me too.
So in conclusion, Rockland Taxi is very different from any cab company you've ever seen before. They truly angle on what you deserve as a client. So Rockland Taxi will be there for you.